sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Here's Cassell. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Hassel. They set a pick, 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game.
Trenton Hassel. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. We played just over a minute here in the first, and the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Cassell. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the Timberwolves head coach. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Cassell. Driving in. And he parries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Williams. Scores off the spin.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Hassel, pass to Cassell. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. Pass to Sprewell. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, he drops it from range.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Minnesota calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Sprewell. Pass Pass to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Pass to Garnett. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 6 points for him. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves trail. Sprewell passes to Cassell. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Holmgren. Garnett no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Pass to Cassell. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Garnett. Here's Sprewell. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Sprewell's got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Johnson. Now the Timberwolves with it. Trailing by 2. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Cassell. Here's Hassel. Dort defending. Hassel, the pass to Garnett. Right side, Johnson. 4 on the clock. Spins. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Williams into the lane. There's the block. Here's Cassell. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Pure from 3-point range. Williams has got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Hassel, pass to Cassell. Here's Garnett. Here's Sprewell. Off the mark there with a 3. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Now here's Hartenstein, covered by Johnson. Hartenstein a screen. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Garnett no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
And Minnesota with possession here. 9-point game. To the left side wing. That's it. Passes to Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. Watched by Wallace. Knocks it loose. Out on his own on the break. Here's Caruso. And he buries his first look.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Oluwakendi. And that one is stuffed right through.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And here's Wallace. There's the drive. Count that one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pass to Williams. Wallace, left side. Fires from deep. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Zerbiak. Yet to see a basket. Olowokandi can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Wallace. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
To the right side. Pass to Cassell. Here's Zerbiak. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
For your Timberwolves, Wally Zerbiak, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And so he hits both. Thunder leading by 13. Lets it fly. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
That's to Hoiberg. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garnett, hounded by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Minnesota again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Zerbiak. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Olowokandi, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14 into the lane. His shot that time not on target. Timberwolves trail by 15. Martin outside. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Garnett, hounded by Wiggins. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And it's Zerbiak in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Caruso. Puts it up from 12. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
Such good length for a guard. Opponents struggle to keep Gilgeous-Alexander from scoring the basketball.
Back to Brown. Pass to Garnett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Caruso, down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Knocks down the first one. Martin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Garnett. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play, and he gets the bucket.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Martin. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. Hits the trifecta. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Garnett. 11 points in the game. And he comes up with a bucket. Garnett's got 13 now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's Wallace, guarded closely. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Hoiberg. Back to Martin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for 2, Derek Morton.
The first free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Jang. And so he's able to get one of two. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Now the D better step up their game as Shea is effective at the pull-up.
Pass to Zerbiak. There's a screen. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso outside. Wallace up top. Williams with the screen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Zerbiak. He's guarded by Caruso. Zerbiak, pass to Hoiberg. Now here's Martin. Here's the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Wallace. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Caruso. And so he makes both from the line. And Minnesota with possession here, trailing by 19. Here's Zerbiak. Dort defending. Stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Hassel. He's scoreless. Here's Zerbiak. Nice shot from the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They have a 19-point lead. Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Dort. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dort's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Hoiberg. Johnson inside. He's against Hartenstein. Blocked! And here's the fast break. Here's Wallace. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's Garnett. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Hartenstein with it. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Hoiberg. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Zerbiak. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Zerbiak's got 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Hoiberg. Still no points. Hassel. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Hassel. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Garnett passes to Hoiberg. Here's Johnson. Blocked. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. And Minnesota calls time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dort checked in.
Luguentz Dort.
Pass to Cassell. Here's Madsen. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Sprewell. He's got 5. Johnson a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Irvin Johnson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both. Williams with it. He has 7. Pass to Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Madsen.
Yeah, and the rookie is showing up. Holmgren forces his way through and gets the and one opportunity.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
And that one misses.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Here's Madsen. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Here's Sprewell. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Sprewell's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Dort, right side. The kick out to Williams. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Sprewell. Williams defending. Inside. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here's Hassel. Dort defending. And it's Hassel missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. Caruso finds Hartenstein. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Hassel. Dort with a steal. Here we go. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And Dort there on full display, both ends. Once he swipes it away, the offense comes easily.
Batson passes to Sprewell. There's a screen to the middle. They need this. And the layup is good. Batson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Dort for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of this one. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Right side Johnson. Pass to Hassel. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sprewell. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Sprewell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Williams with the screen to the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Cassell. Here's Sprewell. Tries again. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Caruso. Cassell misses. Cassell's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. And here is Williams. 4-3. Hassel with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sprewell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Sprewell's got 10.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Holmgren. And that one's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
He gets it up. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Williams from deep. Holmgren nails it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 7 points.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Sprewell. Williams defending. Pass to Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cassell for 3. Knocks down the triple. Cassell's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's Hassel. Pass to Sprewell. Over Dort. Sprewell, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's
got 3 assists tonight. Williams has gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Cassell passes to Garnett.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Your Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. Dort, left side, inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Cassell. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fades away. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 12. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. They get it back. Tries again. And Holmgren finishes inside. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Cassell. Here's Sprewell. From behind the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. Williams on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Hartenstein's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Hassel. Dort defending. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Cassell. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Garnett. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. From deep, Holmgren. They get it back. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Sprewell passes to Cassell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cassell. Here's Hassel. Here's Garnett. 14 points for him.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Screen by Holmgren. Oh, there's the alley.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Hartenstein's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pass to Garnett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garnett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. They set the pick. Now here's Holmgren. Three-pointer. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Sprewell. 15 points in the game. Here's Williams. Can't hit from in close. Here's Hassel. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jalen Williams taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams drops them both. Here's Cassell. He's got 5. They set the screen. Here's the teardrop. Oh, Williams with the block. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Caruso. And a two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Cassell. Shoots over Caruso. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Cassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Down low. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Cassell. He has 7. And he makes it on the layup. Cassell's got 9.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Outside, Williams. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wallace. Again, Oklahoma City.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Wallace has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Here's Zerbiak. Williams defending. Here's Garnett. Here's Zerbiak. He's got 6. That shot off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Caruso finds Wiggins. Here's Hassel. Pass to Cassell. Here's Hassel. Watch by Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Wiggins. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. And here's Wiggins. No points yet. Pass to Joe. Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal
So
foul.
far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shooting for the Thunder, Cason Wallace. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And he makes both free throws. Here's Cassell. He's got 9. Over to the wing. From the baseline. Off the left rim and out. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Caruso outside. Out to the wing. Now Wallace. Give him 20. Releases.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebound Minnesota. Here's Zerbiak. To the inside. Here's Olowokandi. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Olowokandi. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. 1:36 left in the third. Wiggins passes to Williams. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Cassell. He's got 9. Soft touch off the glass. Cassell's got 9 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Matson. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Olowokandi. Here's Hoiberg, covered by Joe. Here's Cassell, watched by Wallace. Cassell misses. And the Thunder in possession here. Wallace outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williams. And there's the rejection. Here's Zerbiak. He's got 6. Cassell misses. Outside Joe. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the Thunder with the ball, and it's Garnett in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Joe. And yep, it's good. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Hoiberg. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Olowokandi. Williams defending. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Oklahoma City now. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And Olowokandi pulls it down. And so it's Minnesota with it. Brown with it. Watched by Wallace. Outside, Brown. From 15 feet away. And it's good. 2 points. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Joe on the wing. Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on Brown. Wallace off target with the 3. And here's Minnesota now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Zerbiak. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Zerbiak. Shoots over Caruso. Zerbiak's shot is off. Wallace outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Wallace has got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Back to Brown. Here's Garnett, hounded by Wiggins. Hoiberg, the pass to Brown. Wallace with a double team. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Caruso on the take. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Wiggins with a screen on Brown. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Olowokandi. Here's Garnett, pounded by Wiggins. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Up top, Wiggins. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Zerbiak. He's guarded by Caruso. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Wiggins with it. Inside. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Zerbiak. Second chance shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Wally Zerbiak.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hits both from the stripe. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now here's Wallace. To the middle. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Jones. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Here's Minnesota. Pass to Madsen. To the inside. The steal. And here's Wallace. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Wallace has got 6 here in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Madsen passes to Zerbiak. Here's Hassel. Here's Hoiberg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota again missing. Now Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. The 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Zerbiak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
One shot.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Wallace with it. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Zerbiak. He's guarded by Caruso. Shoots a fadeaway. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Joe. Now here's Caruso. Tightly guarded. The shot won't fall. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Zerbiak. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Caruso outside to the paint. Here's Jang. Misses from close range. Here's Hassel, covered by Joe. Garnett passes to Zerbiak. Can't get it to drop. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Caruso's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Garnett. Here's Hassel. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Hassel's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now here's Joe. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Cassell. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Cassell's got 11 points here in the second half.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Wallace. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Caruso, the pass to Williams. The shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Hassel, covered by Joe. Hassel, pass to Garnett. Here's Cassell. And there's the screen. From deep three-point range, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here's Wallace. Pass to Joe. Here's Jang, covered by Johnson. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got his first points in this one.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Hassel. Here's Cassell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Cassell's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. And the free throw, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Going inside.
Oh, wow. What a play. Woo. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Jang, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. .146 left in the fourth. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Williams with the screen. On the attack, Wiggins laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wiggins got 4 points now in the quarter. Wiggins has gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Cassell, watched by Wallace. Cassell passes to Sprewell. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Garnett's got 13 in the second half.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now here's Wiggins. The D's right on him. Pass to Caruso. There's a screen by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Sprewell. He's guarded by Caruso. 14 feet away. Sprewell, no good. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's a pick. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett. Nails the baby hook. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Wallace. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time to present our player of the game.